The latest DLC has released into GTA Online, and in this video, I'm going to be providing you with a complete review of this DLC, sharing my opinions and more, and make sure to let me know down in the comments section what your opinions are of this DLC. But before we can move ahead with the video, if you could consider subscribing to the channel, it would be much appreciated, as I do hope to one day be able to do this full time, and I cannot do this without all of your support. Now let us move ahead with the video. So before we came into this DLC, I was quite vocal about this on streams, but I did not have any form of high hopes for this DLC in the build up to it. We didn't even get a trailer for this DLC as far as I'm aware, just a newswire from Rockstar stating that this DLC was releasing on March 4th. With this likely being one of the last, if not the last update to release to GTA Online, before the release of GTA 6 later this year, you think Rockstar would have been somewhat considerate in regards to releasing a trailer or more information about this DLC, but I guess it is too late for that now. I was also pretty accurate with the amount you would need to save before the DLC. I stated that before the DLC that you would need about $20 million minimum, and I would like to think that this was accurate. I have had a good habit over recent years with predicting how much money you would need for these DLCs, and this is another instance of this. Now let us hear a word from our sponsor, Mods For You. Mods For You cater to all types of gamers from different games such as GTA 5, Call of Duty, Forza and EAFC. These guys offer packages for Xbox, PlayStation and PC users, allowing all types of gamers to access their services if you play on these devices. Mods For You offer the best value for money with a fast delivery, allowing you to access their mods almost instantly. If you want to check out these services, I will leave a link at the top of the description, and for a 10% discount on checkout, make sure that you do use code Vortex when you check out. Now back to the video. Now let us talk about the vehicles and so on before we can move on to the main body of content which released with this update. I have purchased a new Coquette car, but neither of the two new planes or helicopter. The new car is great, has some good speed to it, and looks great overall. The main reason I haven't purchased a new aircraft is because honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I have willingly gone out of my way to use a plane or helicopter besides in heists. Take the Raiju for example, which came out with the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. I think I have used this plane once, and that was the day of release for this particular vehicle. I am not a big aircraft person when it comes to playing GTA Online. With the new property which released, the Mackenzie Airfield hangar, I expected a little bit more in regards to the customization options with this particular property, even if it was just the office side of it. I know we didn't get any customization options with the Agents of Sabotage DLC, but look at the Diamond Casino DLC for example, a DLC which released 6 years ago after the launch of the game, and in this update they completely remodeled an entire building for the DLC. And this surprised me slightly when I purchased the hangar, with there being no additional features to this when buying it. The nice thing about this, I suppose, is the fact that I got this property on a 30% discount with GTA Plus. Saves me a bit of money considering I will never use this property again. Now let us discuss the missions aspect of this DLC. There are 5 to 6 setup missions for the main finale with this update, which is similar to the Clucking Bell Farm raid, which released this time last year. However, this time is different. These missions are an absolute pain to set up and complete, and these drag out compared to the likes of the Clucking Bell Farm raid, which puts me off doing these missions. To complete the objective with these missions is an absolute ball ache, and in my opinion these missions are not beginner friendly at all. The $1.4 million price fee for this business in my opinion isn't worth it at all, and if you are looking for good ways to make money, I would not advise that you purchase this business at all. As of me making this video, I was having a look at some of the other content that people were making in regards to this game, and I've only just noticed that Rockstar have released a trailer for this DLC after the release of it, which further emphasises my point I made earlier in this video, where Rockstar only gave us a trailer after the DLC release and did not give us much to work on before the release of this DLC. I think that this DLC can be perfectly emphasised by this video that has been published by Beatsdown, so credit to him for this, where the new missions with this DLC can be completed in around 60 minutes, or more or less just around under 60 minutes. He has also done a solo speedrun of this update, taking him 46 minutes and 10 seconds. And Beatsdown is an established speedrunner in the GTA Online community, and if it takes a speedrunner 46 minutes to do these missions, I can't help imagine how long it would take other players to do the same. So again, credits to Beatsdown for this, and this just shows you how much of a pain in the arse that these new missions are, if I wanted better wording for it. Now I do think a lot of us are in agreement with this DLC not being the best of updates to have released into GTA Online, and to be honest, with this update that was sort of to be expected, considering that GTA 6 is still scheduled for release later this year. Personally, I would not advise that you purchase the new hangar, but if you want to get all of the businesses in the game, then that is up to you. Now I would just like to credit Beatsdown for giving us a rough estimate in regards to a time frame on how long these missions take to complete, and out of 10 I would give this DLC a rating of 3.5, but I do think now that we have covered everything in which we need to discuss about this DLC review on the Oscar Guzman files again. I hope that you have gone on to find this video useful, and again I would like to credit the people's footage I used in this video. As I had mentioned earlier on in the video, I do post content just like this all the time, so if you could consider subscribing to the channel, it would be much appreciated, as that would help me in being able to one day hopefully go on and do this full time. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.